Hi everyone, in this video I'll show you the new left swipe that allows you to go back an option. I'll demonstrate it first on settings, but I'll then go on to demonstrate it in Safari where it seems to be of a more use. Now, going to settings, general, I'll just go into some random menu on here. Now, prior to iOS 7, if you would say want to go back into the general section in the settings, or basically the previous screen, you had to touch the option that was at the top of the screen. So as you can see where general is here, you touch that with your thumb or your finger, and that will get you back into the previous screen. Now with iOS 7, it's now possible for you just to swipe from the left side of the screen to the right, and that will get you back into the previous screen. So you can see now that we went back into the general section of the settings. So it's essentially it essentially stops you from needing to stretch your thumb right up to the top of the screen to touch the general button, tab, whatever you want to call it. You can basically just swipe from any part of the left side of the screen. So it's just swiping from the left side to the right, and that will get you back to the previous screen. And another one, that will get us back another screen. I think it's quite useful, this, because I haven't got the biggest of hands, and it was a bit of a stretch for me to touch the button at the top of the screen, whereas now I can just swipe from the left to the right, and it's much easier. Now I'll demonstrate that feature in Safari. Give O2 a bit of a advert. So you can see at the very bottom of the screen you've got a little left facing arrow. Now if you press that, that'll get you back to the previous web page, and pressing the one to the right will get us onto the next web page. So these two buttons that I've just demonstrated are essentially back and forward buttons on an internet browser. Now again, if you find that them buttons are a little bit out of the way, a little bit of a stretch for your hand, you can just swipe from the left side of the screen to the right. You can swipe from any part of the left side of the screen. Now if I swipe from the left to the right, that will get us back onto the previous page. Now I can also swipe from the right side of the page to the left, and that will move me forward a page. So again, it's a swipe from the left side to the right will get us back to the previous page, and a swipe from the right to the left will take us forward a page. Now I do think this is rather useful in Safari, because you've also got the option of going back and forward, whereas in the settings it was just basically to get you back an option. So I think this is a really neat feature in iOS 7. I think that pretty much covers it all for that particular feature. I hope you found the video useful. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.